Hi everyone, welcome to TechieTrack YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about cloud carrier. Which cloud carrier is good for your uh, profession? So we need to choose who is the best in the market because there are three giant cloud providers are there: AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. Which one is having the good carrier? As a developer or as a fresher, if you want to choose which one is the good for your career in the next 5 to 6 years, then we need to choose that, right? So before we need to find which one is best, we need to know who are the cloud providers are having more market share. Because in AWS is having 33% of the market share. That means most of the clients are preferring AWS. Then if more clients are preferring, then the AWS is having the more projects. Then more projects means there are a lot of openings in the appropriate companies. For example, you are working in PepsiCo or Flipkart or whatever it is. If your company is preferring to do the cloud migration in AWS, then you need to, it would be very good for you if you learn the AWS related tools and if you are doing the AWS certifications. And Microsoft Azure is having 12% of the market share and Google Cloud is having the 8% of the market share. Then you can't decide that okay, then AWS is having the more projects, then we can do the AWS certification. That is not the case. There are a lot of things are there before we choose the cloud carrier. So I done a small market analysis before I done my AWS certification, because we need to find that which one is having the more job openings. Obviously the AWS is having more, Azure is the next liner, and GC is the last one. So we can't avoid GC because if it is having the very less opening, but the demand is very high for the Google Cloud market opening, because more companies are preferring Google Cloud, but the number of resources available in the job market is very minimal. Okay, which one is fit for uh, the appropriate persons? So in Google Cloud nearly 5000 plus openings, but the person who is working in artificial intelligence and interested in the machine language, it is very good for them to do the Google Cloud, because Google Cloud is focusing for the upcoming years. They are not uh, planning for the current trend, because they are planning to integrate with artificial intelligence with cloud computing. The Google Cloud is very useful for the persons who are doing the big data or data scientist. If you are doing a big data course, or if you are working in a big data platform, then Google Cloud will be the very right choice for you to do that. So you can become a Google Cloud engineer, so you can do the Google Cloud courses as well as the Google Cloud certification will be very helpful for you, and you can easily survive for next 5 to 7 years in the cloud computing market. Okay, next one is Microsoft Azure. So Microsoft is it is like a chaser with, it is doing the chasing with nearly chasing with AWS, because they have the 13,000 plus openings, but the Microsoft Azure is very easy for who is having the Microsoft background. Like if you are working in a BizTalk or Microsoft .NET platform, then it would be very easy for you to do the Microsoft Azure certification or Microsoft Azure courses. And the existing Microsoft clients are preferring the Microsoft Azure. It's obvious one, right? Because earlier they are very comfortable with the Microsoft tools and platform, then they are easy to migrate to the Microsoft Azure. But the one small disadvantage is like Microsoft Azure is not supporting the open source softwares, but right now they are doing, the Microsoft Azure team is doing that kind of supporting activities. So in future it will be getting resolved. But anyway, it won't be making more impact in the job searcher point of view. So next one is AWS. So it's having the more openings, and AWS is having more tools. So more openings are there, then more competition will be there, because from the 2012 onwards AWS is there. So more resources are available. So if you are choosing the AWS as a cloud computing in your career, you need to put more work in that. So you need to learn lot of things, because AWS is having lot of tools in the cloud computing point of view, like EC2, EBS, lot of things are there. But if you are working in a Java, or if you are working in .NET, or you are working in SAP, or whatever it is, with the minimum technical knowledge, if you have that, if you want to move to the cloud computing, then AWS is the right choice, because lot of tools are there. If with your minimal technical knowledge, you can learn lot of things. But in the Google Cloud, you need to know the data scientist or big data analysis, because if you know the big data and the data scientist, then it will be easy for you to do the Google Cloud. But in AWS, it's having lot of tools like monitoring tools, DevOps tools, deployment tools, and development tools are there. You can choose that. And for the freshers or passed outs also prefer the AWS, because they don't have the urgency. They can learn lot of things, right? So they can do the AWS courses. So more tools, and you will get more knowledge, and you will get more learnings. So it will be very helpful for you to do the AWS certification and AWS cloud computing. So I'm not suggesting you which one is best for you and which one is not good, because based on your career and based on your experience, I just gave the parameters. You need to think through that, and you can choose your cloud computing path. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe it, share it, and please click the bell button. Happy learning. Bye bye.